Our next fight, Stefan Leko and Francisco Filho. Two men who have made quite an impression on K1. Francisco Filho was one of the up-and-coming stars of this sport a couple of years back. But after a devastating injury against Mark Hunt at the Tokyo Dome K1 finals, he started to have trouble. Injuries plagued him. He began to hurt where he had never hurt before. Can he come back from that? Stefan Leko, one of the more colorful characters in all of K1 action, now training under famed kickboxing trainer Cor Hemmers. He was a 2002 finalist, and he is back looking for a way to Tokyo.
29 years old for Stefan Leko, 32 for Filho. They're both about the same height. 213 to 238, big weight difference. That could be a factor. And you see Leko's knockouts, 29 knockouts in his 49 wins. Filho only 9 knockouts and only 14 wins. He hasn't had that many fights. Filho is a very hard-hitting fighter. He's very tough, but he just hadn't fought that many times.
Stefan Blitz Leko, originally from Germany, now hailing from Croatia. But he's got a Chicago Blues Brothers feel to his entrance.
They look like the Croatian Blues Brothers there, don't they?
Leko has been to the Tokyo final the last 2 years. And he's been fighting and giving himself a good chance of making it 3 in a row. You can catch more information on this event and all of K1 action at k1usa.net. Very informative website. I'm Lon McCarran along with Mike Sawyer as we welcome Francisco Filho to the house. A Grand Prix runner-up in 2001, as I mentioned, to Mark Hunt, but he took a lot of heavy hitting in that one, and that set him back by a year.
Filho, a lot of injuries during 2002 and the early part of 2003. However, returned in July of this year, fighting Mike Bernardo in Fukuoka, Japan, fought him to a draw. Always a force to be reasoned with. One of the interesting things about this match, it's the only bout tonight in which we've got two fighters who have fought each other before. 3 years ago, Francisco Filho lost by decision to Stefan Leko. This will be a rematch.
At 108 centimeters, 96.8 kilograms. The K1 World Grand Prix 2001 third place winner, Stefan Leko! And the red corner, at 186 centimeters, 108.4 kilograms. The K1 World Grand Prix 2001 second place winner, Francisco Filho!
K1's sake and for the fans' sake, Mike, I hope Francisco Filho is back. He is one of the more entertaining fighters. I love his Kyokushin karate style. I think it is at the heart of what kickboxing should be and what K1 should be, and he's got a great punch, great upper body. He's worked on the punches over the last few years, but I love the kicks and I love the style he brings to the ring.
Filho's been in the ring with most of the fighters we have on the show tonight. He's got wins over Arts, Ignashov, Abidi, Greco, and as we said, Filho has a decision win over Leko back in 2000.
Stefan Leko in the black trunks, the stripe down his head, the white trunks, Francisco Filho, and Filho now beginning to take the punishment from Leko. Leko loves to stay busy early on. He has matured as a fighter greatly over the last couple of years, not taken seriously just a matter of 24 months ago perhaps, but after he defeated Arts in Vegas, began to open some eyes and began to shut down a lot of fighters.
One of his strengths is his defense. Most of the matches that Leko has lost have been by decision. Does not seem to get hurt easily, doesn't get himself knocked out. It's going to take a lot for Filho to put him down.
And that's the way it should be in any of these events. Filho, just by nature of the Kyokushin that he brings, uses more of that strategy. He peppers away at you with the kicks, the low kicks, trying to take your legs away from you. So it is a gradual evolving type of win that he wants to bring into the ring.
See, a lot of the techniques that Filho throws tend towards more traditional types of karate techniques. We saw a little roundhouse kick there a minute ago. That's something you see in karate a lot, not much in K1 fighting by the other fighters.
One danger with Filho's technique is that K1 may have passed him by. Maybe that's what some people think. It's more of a bruiser's type of fight now. Leko certainly, I think, is kind of in between that. He knows how to throw the big bombs, but he'll kick you too.
Leko, the history in kickboxing, fighting with low kicks, punching up top. K1's been a natural transition for him. Leko stalking Filho, trying to keep him over against the ropes where he can start to work on him. Filho just seems too smart for that. Pushes him back, bounces out, moves to the side. Good strategy by Filho so far. Good leg kick by Filho. Yeah, so far he's neutralized Leko's aggression.
And that was a low kick from Stefan Leko. Certainly unintentional, but just a glancing blow off the cup.
Referee Onari is going to give Filho time to recover. So far we haven't seen a foul assessed against Leko. Big right hand by Leko, almost snuck in there. Oh, trading leg kicks, very hard kicks too. No feeling out there. Oh, nice spinning back kick by Stefan Leko.
Amazingly under control throughout that technique. Oh. And look at that, Filho does it, I think, with more damage too, right to the knee.
And that's legal. I mean, you can do that. A spinning back kick to the legs is perfectly legal.
A very entertaining first round between Stefan Leko and Francisco Filho, much as we expected, and maybe a bit of a limp right there as Filho goes back to his corner.
Leko landed a couple of real hard leg kicks in that round, both of them, I think, to the outside of the left leg of Filho, trying to take away the stability on the front leg. There's the spinning, more like a spinning hook kick, and he slammed the back of his heel into Leko's thigh. A lot of fighters don't throw that. It's just too hard to hit such a small target, but he was right on with it.
And this was Leko's technique, moving forward, throwing the punches, trying to get through the defense of Francisco Filho.
But he didn't do it. You
No.
saw Filho picking off those punches.